Hello everyone and welcome to the Red Men TV. I'm Steve Hoare and this is player ratings time after Liverpool 2, FC Porto 0. Right, before we start rating these guys and giving our marks out of 10 for every single one of them, need a little favour from you guys first. In the live chat, I want to know who you think Liverpool's man of the match was. And I need you to do that by doing a vote. Now, how do you vote? I hear you all asking. Well, it's very, very simple. I need you to type an exclamation mark, then the word vote in capital letters, then a space, and then the number of the player that relates to the list that is over here on this side of the screen. So, for example, if you thought Alisson Becker was Liverpool's man of the match, you would do exclamation mark, vote, space, 1. Hit enter, hit return, and your vote will be registered. And at the end of the show, we'll find out who you guys thought was the man of the match, and if your man of the match tallies up with my man of the match. And to be fair, there are a few options for Liverpool. I thought there were some very good players. So please go ahead and do that now. Like I say, exclamation mark, vote, space, and the number of the player that's on this list over here. Do that in the live chat, press enter, and your vote will be registered. At the end of the show, Tom will let me know who you guys think, well, who you guys say has won that vote. Yeah, there we go. But before then, we're going to go through and vote and we're going to go mark every single one of these guys on their performance after Liverpool made it 5 wins out of 5 in the Champions League. We have laughed in the face of the group of death. The group of death has been left laying dead below us. We're flying and they're all scrounging going into match day 6 where we're just going to Milan for a bit of a chill out. So on this part of the show, I want you guys to help me as well. So as I get to a player and shout his name out, let me know in the comments, in the chat, what you guys think, what mark I should give them. You don't have to write vote, no exclamation marks, no spaces. You can just type the name of the player and then what mark you would have given them. So, Liverpool's captain for the night, Alisson Becker, didn't have a lot to do in fairness. Like when Porto had chances, they kind of didn't even try and beat him. They just kind of tried to pass around him. Maybe that is the influence of Alisson, I don't know. He has a little bit of a moment where he kind of forgets that he's playing footy and he kind of like freezes. It's a bit like on FIFA when your pad disconnects. Like he's got the ball at his feet and then he just stops playing and then realises, oh shit, I have to do something here. And then tries to play a nice outside the boot pass and ends up giving it straight to them. He made a couple of alright saves, made a couple of catches, but didn't have a lot to do. What would you give to Alisson? I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure on here. Maybe a 6, 7. He didn't have a lot to do, but again, that bit of a moment that might go against him. Captain for the day as well, which was nice to see. I think Alisson can have 6. Is that fair? I think it's. I've got a couple of comments for 6 there. Got a couple of 7s, but I'm going to go 6. I think 6 is fair enough. Didn't have a lot to do, and that kick was pretty rubbish. Okay, left hand side, left back Kostas Tsimikas then. Again, another one who had a little bit of a moment where he decided to just fall over on the floor and got the ball taken off him. Done all right. Done pretty well, I think. Let me know what you think Kostas got on. Let's see, we've got some shouts. John says 7. Oh, John's saying I'm harsh. I think he's saying 7 for Alisson. Listen, it is what it is. I'm a harsh grader. If you fall asleep with the ball at your feet, I'm taking a mark off you. So that's where Alisson gets his results. Daniel says 7. Aboud says 7. Kostas has to start at the weekend. We've got a comment there as well. Tsimikas 5. I think that's a bit harsh. I thought he was all right, pretty fine, got forward well. Yeah, I think he was better than I think a 7's fine for the Kostas Tsimikas. Kanate then, really good in the air, really big, strong lad. A little bit rash at times with his tackling. I'll be honest, when he put that foul in, having already been on a yellow card, I did wonder if the referee was going to send him off. I think on another night, and other European referees might have sent him off because it wasn't a yellow card challenge. It was 50-50 at best. Let me know how you think Kanate did. Let me know, please let me know in the chat room. Help me out here. He had that moment again where he dawdled on the ball very early on, allowed Porto to break, and thankfully I think it was Otavio who just shot wide when he had an open goal after being set up by the very impressive Luis Diaz. I'll be honest, Kanate, hit and miss, good times, bad times. I'm going to go 6. Let me see what you guys think. Danny says 7. Protaju, I think that is, says 6. Kanate 7, says Norman. 8, 9, 7s. I think, was he as good? I'm going to go 6. I thought he was a bit flaky, a bit hit and miss, to be honest. Joel Matip, I was shocked he played. Like I get very concerned about Joel Matip. I treat Joel Matip like I treat like a delicate child almost. Like I'm worried that he's going to get hurt. It's like watching your son go on a climbing frame or your daughter go on a climbing frame for the first time. You're always wincing. Like you know you've got to let them do it, but in the back of your mind, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. That's kind of how I feel when I'm watching Joel Matip play footy, especially when it's more than one game a week. But I thought he was very good. I thought he had a very strong game. I don't think any major errors from Joel Matip. Cut a couple of things out. Positionally, very, very strong as well. I like the fact that on the early chance where Liverpool give away, when I think it was Shimakash, it was Joel Matip doing the screaming and shouting, and I think he turns around and just literally gives him a bollocking, which rightly so when you're the senior player in that back four. You know, he's used to playing with the likes of Robertson and Van Dijk, who are vocal. Trent's even captained Liverpool before in the past, like we know. Playing against with a young-looking back four or inexperienced, or one that hasn't played together. It was nice to see Joel marshalling the troops. Let's see, you got Matriculous says 7, Tavy says 9, Henrik 8, Nico 8, Khalil says 8 as well. Matip 8 says Danny. Yeah, I'm going to go 8. I thought Matip was very good. Neco Williams, strong going forward at times, strong in the tackle. I think sometimes when he gets up the pitch, he kind of forgets what he's going to do and he looks a little bit jumbled, but he does well getting there. Puts a couple of good crosses in as well. I thought Neco was pretty good. Let me know how you guys think Neco did. You got 7s there from Ryan. Clive says 8, 7.5. Neco 6 says Colin. 9, 7s, 8, 7s. I think he was probably as good as Shimakash. I don't think he was as good as Matip, and I think he was better than Kanate. Therefore, the obvious solution is to give Neco Williams a 7 out of 10. I think that was a pretty fair score. Let me know if you guys think I've been a bit harsh. The 8.5 says Joshua, so maybe I have been a bit harsh. Right, Tyler Morton then. What a Premier League debut, Champions League debut, Anfield, full house, playing next to some of the best players in world football in the same team as them. What a moment for Tyler Morton. Absolutely delighted for him, delighted for his family, and delighted for everyone who's been a part of his development. Let me know how you think Tyler Morton got on. I thought with the ball he was very, very good at times, composed, gets about the pitch. I thought his positioning at times was a bit hit and miss. I thought he was too easy to dribble past when players had the opportunity to go past them. I don't think, on the watch long, it was a bit harsh. I said he looked slow, but then I realised he was chasing against Diaz, who was lightning fast, probably a bit harsh on that chance that they had. I'm struggling to see what you guys think. I need your help on this one. I am struggling. I see Ryan says 7, Josh says 7, 6.5. You've got 8 6s, 7s, 8 6s, 6 from Colin. I'm going to split the difference and say 6.5 for Tyler Morton. Absolutely delighted for the boy. I think he deserves it. Very confident, I say. The fact that he was involved sort of in a goal, hopefully that does him the world of good. Right then, 2 midfielders in front of Tyler Morton, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Thiago Alcantara. Let's start with the Ox. Back-to-back impressive performances from Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think he always thought, if I get a run of games, I can prove myself. If you just drop me in here and then take me out and give me a month off and then drop me in again, what do you expect from me? And to be fair, he's been given a run of games. Well, he's earned them a bit. There's been injuries that have forced him to play. I thought Ox was really good. His engine looks back. Errol mentioned this on our watch-along show. Ox's engine's there. He's the dynamic, pressing, bursting Ox that we were used to seeing. Not the hesitant, is my knee injured? Am I going to pull a hamstring Ox? That wasn't really as effective. I thought he was really good. I'm going to go to your guys' comments as well. Let's say Ryan says 8, Norman says 8, Natalia says 9, Angus says 7. We've got 9s, 8s, 8, 7.5. Ox 5. I think that's very, very harsh. I think Oxlade I thought he was really good. I think he was better. I'm going to go 8. I thought he was really, really, really good, actually. I'm surprised by some of those low marks. Thiago Alcantara. It's very rare in football you see something that you haven't seen before. And I've never seen a ball look like it's going to hit the floor and then kind of take off again. I don't think it bounces. It's aerodynamically almost impossible to hit the ball as well as he does and make it do. Make it nutmeg a fella. Fly into the bottom corner and almost take off on the way. Let me know your thoughts on Thiago, his overall performance and his goal. I mean, it was the best of Thiago. When we signed Thiago last summer, this is the player I loved watching at Barcelona and loved watching at Bayern Munich. That was what he was like. He almost gets an amazing assist. Sadio Mane's given this much offside of VAR. It's a worldy goal. His Turner's quick thoughts, his ability to get the ball forwards. I thought he was absolutely brilliant. I want to see how you guys. Thiago gets an 11, says Angus. Yeah, fair play for the screamer. We've got 9. Helen says 9.5. Matt 10. Daniel says 9. Steve says 9. 8. Oh, I think I'm going to go 9.5. 9.5 for Thiago Alcantara. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. And what a goal. What an absolute world. I've just nearly took Tyler Morton out there. What an absolute world of a goal. Superb. I think he more than deserves that. Sadio Mane, again, mentioned the aforementioned goal. I got disallowed by this much. Unlucky because I thought it was an unreal finish. The way he lets the ball, he runs around the ball and then slots it bottom corner. I think it would have been really good for him to get that goal. Alas, it wasn't meant to me. Good over VAR, eh? Please let me know what you think about Sadio Mane's results. I thought he was pretty good. Gets 70 minutes, runs around. Mane was robbed, says Joshua. I don't think he was robbed. I think we can say it's offside, but it's one of those. There's no such thing as level anymore. We've lost level. Norman says Mane 7, Henrik 7, Patricia 7, Angus 7, lots of 7s, 6s. Colin's gone for 8. Mohammed says 7 as well. Mane 7, says Natalia. Yes, I think 7's fair. I think there's lots of 7s. I'm going to go with the consensus. I am going to go Sadio Mane gets a 7. Up front, Takumi Minamino. I would say he does the role. He's more Firmino than Jota. He's busy, he gets about the pitch, he's dropping deep, he's running around, he's trying to play passes, little flicks. Again, inconsistent, I think it would be fair to say. There's moments of good stuff, moments of iffy stuff. A couple of times when he finds himself offside that he probably shouldn't be. What do you think about Taki's performance? Let me know how you think Taki got on. So Red MV says Taki 6. Norman got 6. Taki 6, says Ryan. 5, says Moon. Helen says 7.5. Colin says 6. Taki 7, says PBB. Yeah, I think 6. I think he was 5. He was all right, but he wasn't amazing. I think he was a bit like Kanate, some good, some bad, some indifferent. The main man, Mohamed Salah, gets his goal. He's been after the goal for about a couple of weeks now. Loves scoring goals. He got on with his last kick. I imagine if he went off without scoring, because I'm guessing him and Sadio had been told you're coming off at 70 no matter what, maybe even 60. I'm glad he got his goal. He deserved it as well. I thought it was a really well taken goal. Before then, actually, I don't think he had the best first half. But then he comes to life at times, and like I say, he's just a world-class footballer. He's got world-class things in his locker. So he sends a guy flying across the pitch, beats a goal at the near post. Absolutely brilliant goal. Let me know what you think Mane's ratings was. Let's go to some of these. So King Mo gets a 7, says Red. We've got Ryan says 7.5. 7.5 from Mervyn as well. I'm glad that you guys are joining the 0.5 train. Peek behind the curtain. Some of the people in Red Men TV give me stick for these 0.5s. Paul especially gives me so much stick for the 0.5 ratings. I think they're fair, because again, there should be a middle ground. What I'll really start doing if I start giving like 0.2s and 0.3s, maybe I'll get there at some point. But I think 0.5s are fine. Thank you for joining me on the 0.5 train. Natalia 7.5, there we go. Kahiliel says 8. By Mo standard 7.5. I've started the revolution. The goal is really good, so that pushes him up a little bit. Oh, there were 8 to 8, I think, just because the goal. Yeah, I'm going to go for 8. I thought it was really good. Probably on performance, yeah, wise. Right, let's look at the subs bench then. Let's go with Robbo first. Comes on. I thought Robbo looked much more Robbo-like. I wonder if Costas playing well has given Robbo a little bit of a kick up the arse. He was bombing forward, he was sprinting forward, trying to impress. Liverpool didn't need that to happen. But Robbo was very much on the front foot as well. Yeah, let's give Robbo a 7. Thought he had a good subs performance. It was nice to see him back as well. The manager's got a decision to make at the weekend who starts at left back, because he's been good for a while. He's been good for years. Had a little bit of a dip in form, but he looked a little bit better tonight. So I've gone for 7 and you guys have agreed. Mervyn said 7, Kath said 7. Got a few 8s in there as well. I've robbed the rating for Mo. Sorry, it is what it is. Tavi says 7, Faye says 7. Yeah, thanks guys. We've gone there as well. James Milner gets a 10. 100% gets a 10. I'm not even debating this one. The sole purpose of James Milner coming onto that pitch was to get a yellow card so that he can be suspended for the next game, so that he clears his yellow card count for the last 16. Genius. He tries to wipe a lad out and the ref doesn't book him, so in the end he just goes and stands in front of a goalie trying to take a goal kick on something until he's booked. So I'm not even looking at the thing, he gets a 10 for the yellow card. It's amazing, I love it. It's so shit house. I'm all for shit house in football. Basically, I mean, he's played himself out of a trip to Milan. I wonder if he'll still go anyway, because that's the downside for him. But the plus side is he cleans his yellow card count up and he's available for the last 16 tie, which we know we are going to get. So he gets a 10 for that, just for the sheer audacity of it. The captain, involved in Mo Salah's goal, looked busy on the ball, got about the pitch very, very well, run up and down. Thought it was a good performance. Let me know how you thought Hendo got on. I know he wasn't on for that long, but I thought the moments he was on, I think he was probably I'm going to give him, yeah, I say you've got 7s for Abu, says 7, 7.5 says Mervyn, Hendo 8.5 says Collins, 7 says Red. I'm going to go 7.5 for Jordan Henderson. I've started the 0.5 revolution, I'm sticking to it. There we go. Fabinho, I don't really remember him doing a lot, but that's typical Fab, isn't it? Because he just does the quiet things well. Let me know what you think about Fabinho. Let's say Andreas 6.5, 7.68 says Daniel. What have I done? What have I done? I've started something here. Fab 6 says Mervyn. I'm going to give Fabinho a 7.1. There you go. I've started something, I might as well stick with it. 7.1 for Fab. Divock Origi nearly wins a penalty, does really well. He gets the step over, unlucky. I wonder if he'd have taken it. I hope he would have. So yeah, Divock Origi. What do you think, Divock? I'm going to give Divock 6.9. Okay. I've done something, I might as well stick with it. I'm going to ride this gravy train all the way. Paul, if you're watching, I'm sorry. In fact, no. I'm not. I'm going to live with it. I'm going to go with it. So they are my player ratings for Liverpool versus Porto. Before we head off, let's find out who you guys think was man of the match. I've got a sneaky feeling I know it's going to be. I haven't looked at the vote. I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing it's Thiago. Tom's going to let me know now. Tom?
Yeah, Thiago.
With... Thiago is the man of the match. 53?
Yeah.
53% of you guys agreed with me. Well, actually, I tell a lie. My ratings was James Milner getting man of the match. I can't believe no one agreed with me. It was amazing. It was so good. But no, in fairness, 53%, you are absolutely right. Thiago Alcantara was fantastic. That's the man we signed. That's the man we want to see going forward for Liverpool. He had 2 good performances. It's time to make it 3, 4, 5, 6 on the run. He's an amazing footballer when he's on the pitch. He just needs to stay on the pitch. Guys, thank you so much for voting. Thank you so much for your comments as well, getting involved in the 0.5, 0.3, 0.1 revolution. We're starting something new here on Redmen TV, and I'm going to be the leader of it along with you guys. Like I say, that was the play ratings. Me and Errol are about to go and record the instant match reaction. Now, that won't be on YouTube. That will be live streaming on Redmen Plus. Over on the redmentv.com. You can watch it completely free. If you go over, sign up as a club captain, enter the code REDMEN+ in capital letters, you'll get to see it completely free. It won't cost you a penny. I imagine we're going to talk a lot about Thiago's goal. I'm going to bring up Milner's yellow card again, and I'm going to get Errol's thoughts on all of that. You've got a little bit of time between this show ending and that one starting. So I do implore you, like I say, go over, sign up as a club captain, enter code REDMEN+. You will see that show streaming live in a few minutes' time. It will also give you a free month's worth of our subscription service. So basically, it takes you, looking at my watch, right through 30 days. You mean, you're talking Christmas. You're going to get Christmas out of it. And for that, you're going to get over 50 new shows between now and then. And also the access to our entire back catalogue of stuff as well. And it won't cost you a penny. You might as well do it. If you're going to have a bit of time off over the holidays, a bit of well-earned time off that you very much deserve after a hard year, chill, sit back and relax with our content. Do it for free, won't cost you a penny. Enter the code REDMEN+ and you can do just that. Like I say, that's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining me on the show today. Be back at the weekend, I'll be on this show and tons more again, but I'm about to head over to REDMEN+ now. Please do come and join me. See you later.
Everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you want more from us, then please do consider joining REDMEN+, our Liverpool streaming service with extra shows, bonus features, interviews and incredible documentaries like Netflix for Liverpool fans. We've got the club captain and the club legend here. If you join as a club legend, you get your name in this wonderful list here. Look at them wonderful legends. Anyway, REDMEN+ on the redmentv.com. Join up.